What is going on? Hello, 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 my visionaries. And if you guys are new here, welcome. And today we're going to do the live recap of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, episode number 8, the Lalaparuza Smackdown, where the girls have to lip sync for their lives to stay in this competition. And honestly, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So today I'm going to have a special guest again. Of course, you guys know his name is Emery Lavell J. So let me bring him up for you guys. What is up, Emery? What is up? How are you guys? How are you, babe?
How are you, my love? Glad to be back.
I'm doing well. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. I am overjoyed. What is up, Cook? What is up, Christian? What's going on, Lena? What is up? You're so ready for this lot? Okay, because baby, it was a lot of things. Let me tell you. To me, the best episode so far in this season.
I agree. And I think this goes along with it's like it gets straight to the meat and potatoes.
There
We
you go.
got
And
right to the
I
back
didn't mind it. Did you need longer? Did you need longer?
for it. Got straight to the entertainment.
Right. Let us know down in the comments as well. Also, if you guys are watching this live recap in the replay, definitely comment down below as well what you guys think of what we bring up, okay? Because I want to hear your guys' answers as well. Because I know some of you guys, you're doing something at night and you guys watch it in the morning. You guys are having breakfast and stuff. But also pull out your snacks, get yourself a drink. It's going to be a cute little situation. You know how we do. Again, Emery, you might say something I might disagree with. I might say something you might disagree with, but you know how this goes. You have your opinion. I have mine. We're going to keep it real, authentic, and it is what it is. What is going on, Tiffany? How are you? How are you? What is up? What is going on, you guys? So everyone is trying to trickling in on in. So but yeah, I didn't mind the hour-long episode, in my opinion. So I thought we got right into the meat and potatoes, like you said. I didn't need the behind the scenes stuff. I didn't really care for all that. It is what it was. Did you want it a longer episode or no?
No, I thought it was perfectly paced.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So you guys, let's get right into this. So let's bring it up. RuPaul's Drag Race season 15, episode number 8, the Lalaparuza episode. So the girls go back into the workroom, and as the girls that are sitting down, reflecting on what just happened the past episode, Lucy DeLuca ends up complaining and saying that she is livid and angry that she is safe. Your thoughts, Emery?
She's delusional.
Delusion all at its finest.
We're tired.
Oh, baby, tired. When I tell you, first of all, let me just say something. Lucy, appreciate that you're safe, okay? Because at the end of the day, you didn't do bad. You just didn't do the best in that episode. And I think it just comes down to she's such a perfectionist and she just wants to be the best at everything, which is totally fine. I get it. That's a competitive atmosphere that you're in. I understand it. But the edit that you're getting, and keep in mind, you guys, also, this is just an edit. So most likely hopefully she's not like this the whole time that she's behind the scenes or in the workroom and stuff. But what we're seeing on the screen, she's coming off very entitled. She's coming off like she has to be at the top, and it just doesn't, it's not a good look. It's very sourpuss for sure.
The thing about editing is I can't paint you in a light if you didn't say that.
Say it again.
You said these things. This is how you felt. So yeah, I'm going to judge you for this. In this moment, I feel like it's very inappropriate. We just had someone who just had to lip sync for their life for what, the second or I think the second or third time. Jax, right?
Yeah, third. Well, second time.
They're at that all-time lowest. They just got off the stage. Here you are talking about how you should have won. And Mistress also just scored her first win.
Right.
Bitch, it is not about you. It is not about
At
you.
all. Not at all. Like, I didn't understand it. Jack says she's more relaxed at the Roscoe's viewing party. Okay, see, thank God. See, that just proves to show, like, but at the end of the day, the editors are only going to give us what they want us to see, right? The either the really, really good things or the really, really bad things. And to me, this was in the pile of the really, really bad aspect of her personality, right? So, like Emery said, they're only going to show us what you give us, and it just kind of rubbed everybody else the wrong way as well. But moving on, the key to me about this whole situation was literally the CDC joke with the vaccines. Malaysia, Mistress. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if you guys hate her. I don't know if you guys love her. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are a Mistress fan or stan or you like her. But at the end of the day, she's the show. She's the moment. She is carrying this show on her very large back. It's it is what it is, but I'm here for it. What do you think about Miss Mistress and that joke?
Only she could do it, literally. And I love Mistress. I've always been upfront about that. For me, hate to be shallow, just the way that she even posed in her promo shoot, I'm like, this thing is about to give me what I want.
Yes, so
what
true.
I need to.
It's so true. Mistress, honestly, she's the show at this point in time in the competition. And I'm here for it. She gives no fucks. She tells it how it is in her perspective. I don't know about you guys. I love a person like this. I've said this before in my lives, and I said this in my reaction videos. As someone that I would want to be around, I want someone like Mistress to be around me, because I'm going to get whether I like it or whether I don't, whether I disagree with it or agree with it, I like someone to keep it as real with me as possible in how they see things. Don't sugarcoat anything. Just tell me how it is and how you see it, right? Not very large. I'm just saying, the confessional queen. Honestly, the confessional queen and the workroom queen. Like, she's slaying it in both aspects to me, which I'm here for.
And again, everyone loves her. Don't be surprised if she's Miss Congeniality.
Oh, no. I'm not. Girl, you ain't gonna pull no wool over my eyes.
That won't happen.
You what?
She'll be in the top 4, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, right. Because she's definitely not congenial. That is one thing for sure. Two things for certain. Mistress is a lot of things, but congenial is not one of them. Let's move on from this. But I love that CDC joke, girl. Did you guys get your vaccines as well? Because a lot of girls are in delusion now. So the girls go back into the workroom. They're having this conversation. This whole situation with this Lucy LaDuca thing comes up again on her delusion that, she was angry of not being in the top. And Jax ends up telling her, like, girl, shut up. Like, girl, when you were talking about that, just shut up, girl. Be happy that you're safe. Be happy that you're still in this competition. And yeah, what did you think? Would you have been like Jax, or would you have been one of the contestants that called Lucy out as well?
Oh, yeah. Because again, you got to think about like the cooker pressure that they're in. They're in their hotels, and then it's like they don't really probably get that much time to speak amongst each other. So that would have been sitting on my mind, like, you know what? Let me tell her how she was wrong for bringing that up.
Yeah, 100%. I'd rather be a Jax Mistress situation versus being a Marcia situation. Because, Marcia's not combative. She's not going to say how she truly feels. Example, even in her confessional, which we'll get to in a little bit later. But moving on, Miss RuPaul is giving her Miami Vice situation with this whole ensemble. I'm kind of here for it. Did you like it? Did you guys like this in the comments? Let us know.
Does she need some icy hot for her shoulders? It's a little tense. Like some muscle relaxer would be beneficial. Outside of that, yeah, she looks great.
Bitch, you did not just say icy hot. I cannot.
Last week he was giving turtle. This week he was giving...
I swear to God, I'm not even joking. Y'all are not going to come for me in these screens. I mean, I'm like Emery said, I can only give you what you're giving me. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But this screenshot, I enjoyed the look though. I enjoyed the look. Did you like the look? That's what I was trying to refer
Yeah,
to.
it's a nice look. It's a nice look.
Yeah, it's a cute look. Would you wear this jacket? Would you guys wear this jacket? Oh,
In a certain decade, I may have.
not a certain decade, girl. Okay, let's move on. So Ru ends up telling the girls this is what's about to happen for the main challenge. It is the Lalaparuza Showdown Smackdown episode. I'm excited about this. This is going to be a process of elimination. The girls are going to have to lip sync for their lives to stay into this competition. Telling the girls one girl will definitely go home this episode, which I was excited about because, girl, I don't like episodes where they keep all the queens. Every girl should go home every episode, whether I like them or I'm rooting for them or not. That's just how it is. This is a competition. Let's just go for it, right? Also, let me know down in the comments, were you excited about this episode coming up? Did you enjoy this episode? And was this your favorite episode out of the season so far? Let us know that. But yeah, enjoyed that. Miss Ru, the next day, Miss Ru ends up bringing us this lovely, lovely look, in my opinion. Miss Ru looks absolutely stunning. I love the fit of this dress on her. She looks exquisite, elegant, and expensive, which I loved. This hair looks nice on her, and the makeup was right. What did you think about this look, Emery?
Yeah, I think she looks beautiful, divine.
Yeah.
I love a black dress that isn't simple, and it's very effective, very to the point, polished, neat, quintessential RuPaul.
Loved it. So now let's get into this Lalaparuza. Again, at this point in this episode, I am living for it even more because they're not edging us. Don't edge me. Give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me well. Give it to me all. Give it to me right. Give it to me hard.
Raw is law.
You said what?
Raw is law.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, if that's your thing, if that's your thing, go for it, baby. Have a good time. Make sure it's in me. Okay. That's all I request. And hard. Disrespect me. So moving on, the girls go onto the stage, ready for the battle. The girls look like battle cats. I enjoyed their looks. I'm going to be doing the rankings for these for these looks as well tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned in for that. But yeah, I'm excited about this. And then RuPaul ends up telling the queens how this process is going to go. It's going to be a process of elimination. Like I said, one queen is going to be chosen by Bruno, which is right here. And a ball is going to be chosen, and that queen is going to pick the queen that they want to battle against. And can we give a shout out to Bruno? How lovely does he look? Do you like the way Bruno looks, Emery? Does he ever fail and miss to you?
Oh, I just wish I can fall on top of him on accident. Like, the man is fine. Just really fine.
You like, raw or covered?
It could. Well, you know what? I was going to say something about the size of that. But maybe he's a grower.
No, it's I don't know. It's no hope for that. I don't think, because well, I don't know, because some people have surprised me.
Some people will surprise you, but then again, it can give macaroni.
Yeah, but then again, can you be blessed in all areas in life? You know what I'm saying?
It's rare. It's a rarity.
It's rare. Are you blessed in all areas in life, Emery? The people want to know, are you blessed in all areas in life?
I do well. Yes, no complaints.
You what?
Yeah, I do well. I'm not
You do well. Okay. Let's move
on. Kept secret or fat rabbit killer. No, I do not pretend to do any of those.
Who are these people you speak of? Who are these people that you speak of?
Who are these folks? They are some lovely OnlyFans stars.
Oh, okay. I gotta check them out. Do they provide great content? Shout them out.
Oh, I'm sorry, content creators. They are more than just what they do. They are content
Okay, I
creators.
feel you. I feel you. Well, shout out to those content creators. I love you all. So the first queen that was chosen out of the batch was Miss Malaysia. Oh, Bruno has such a lovely smile. Bruno, you have a lovely smile, darling. You do. I enjoy the smile.
Look at him. He is beautiful.
Yeah,
Can you
he is
just
very
imagine?
handsome.
Yeah,
He
like your
is.
kids on his face is like that's what life is about.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't. I don't know. I don't know if I would let him disrespect me though. You know, you got to be on a different level to disrespect me. I don't know.
Oh, I meant
Because
to disrespect him, but I mean, yeah, maybe
oh,
so.
okay, yeah, okay, okay, all right. Let's move on. Let's go. Let's move on. Mistress is chosen. She has to pick the queen that she wants to battle against. Okay, which I enjoyed, and I thought this was a cute little situation where, okay, well, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that for Miss RuPaul to give, but I enjoyed it. She ends up picking Miss Marcia, and she seemed shocked, like she was the first queen to be chosen. But at the end of the day, low key coming into the competition, I immediately thought Spice, Marcia, and low key Lucy to being not the best lip syncers, and what I would have thought. Let me know down in the comments as well who you guys would have thought to choose the bottom 3 queens that you guys would have chosen. What
So,
about you?
originally I did agree with that until I had to rethink the talent show. And if I'm being honest, Marcia was doing some high kicks and some nice little ballet moments in her little show. If I had to
Mhm.
be honest, Malaysia, if we want to round out the 4, she wasn't the best lip syncer herself.
Oh,
So
absolutely not. But she had to pick somebody though. So
yeah,
she definitely
but
would have.
but see the thing with me, I would have chose the absolute worst, and that would have been Spice. But that's me. It wouldn't
Oh,
have been
hands
a
down.
3. It would have been Spice.
Oh, hands down. Spice would have been the first choice. She would have been, yeah, my number 1 pick. Go on ahead, girl. Just line it on up. Go ahead. But yes, Miss Marcia was definitely stunned and shocked that she was chosen first. But I low key what Tiffany just said, right here, what Tiffany just said, I totally forgot Marcia was a dancer. So did Malaysia. Yeah, hands down. I honestly did. Did you remember that Marcia was a dancer? Because I just did not. I forgot all about that.
Doing some ballet and all that nice stuff. But see, that's why out of the 3 that we said is the bottom 3, I felt like she was the best of that group. So I wouldn't have
Mhm.
chosen her first.
Oh, yeah, hands down. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, now let's get into the situation right here. Can we get a round of applause for the song choices in this episode? I mean, there was great song choices in my opinion. Did you guys like the song choices
I did
or
as
no?
well.
Let me know.
No, I did. And there was only 1 ballot, which is great. Remember the last Lollapalooza and he had like Luther Vandross, I think, is one of the
It
songs.
was weird song choices.
I
I
was
was like,
like,
what in the
but no,
world?
this is
Who wants to
definitely
do that? You know?
yeah, this is more vibrant.
Yeah, the song choices were good. Yeah,
And
I
some
I really
gay
enjoyed the
songs
song choices.
too. I want some gay songs.
Yeah, like club mixes. You want like, what you're gonna see in your local gay club, top 40,
Yeah,
top
or like
20, top
classic
10
gay.
hits.
Yeah, like Celine Dion. Come on, that's gay as hell. And then you got Taylor Dayne, classic gay songs.
Classic, classic drag songs. It's no shade. I lived and loved every bit of it. But so yes, so Rue ends up saying, Marcia, since you were chosen as a person to battle against, you have the ability to choose the song that you want to lip sync for, right? So she ends up choosing "Boys Don't Cry" is the title of the song. Honestly, a great choice. I think she really nailed it. But at the same time, like, girl, let's be real. Like you said, Emery, Malaysia wasn't somebody that I was gonna think that was like gonna knock it out of the ballpark. It was like, okay, girl, what she could have chose any one of these songs, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah.
what did you guys think?
Malaysia should have chose Spice. I don't know why she didn't do that, but I'm like, Malaysia, you're not far removed. You're not that far ahead of these other group of girls.
It was crazy,
But she
crazy for
learned.
her to think that.
Yeah.
But let's get into this lip sync. Honestly,
Oh, now
honestly,
this one.
this was the best screen. This was the only option for this lip sync. It was like she yeah, she killed the cattle. I don't know. She knocked it down. She murdered the situation. I
This
mean,
is giving me McDonald's clown got knocked down. Um,
but
all
okay,
right.
okay. Let's give some good points and let's give some constructive criticism. Okay. I will
Okay.
say, Malaysia, you looked fucking beautiful, and that outfit was amazing. And it was a great lip sync ensemble. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I didn't think that you did super bad. I honestly thought that you were just like whatever, in my opinion. But
Mhm.
you were pinned up against Miss Marcia that gagged me, gagged you, gagged the audience to pull out what she pulled out, because I didn't expect her to have, the rhythm that she did and really kind of, hold her own with that type of beat. You know what I'm saying? I expected a ballad. I expected a good little 1-2, but I didn't expect her to really kind of go all out and just do all that and annihilate the situation, which hence is the screenshot right here. She just murdered the situation. Not she died.
Yeah,
I cannot. What did you
she
think,
died.
Emery?
Yeah, she died. Time of
Yeah.
death. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I yeah. Marcia did really well. Constructive criticism. I don't really think that Malaysia. Let me not say that she did bad, but the timing of her choosing her and the judges not probably having it fresh in their minds that she's a trained dancer, I think it created an even greater impact for her to pull off those stunts. And so it didn't work out for her.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate, but at least she tried. And the key about it was that when when Malaysia started watching her do these like flips and the acrobatic movements to a song that was well timed for Marcia. Keep in mind, when you're doing these stunts, I think Marcia executed that performance correctly because of her timing of her stunts. She did
Mhm.
it at the right time in the song. It was done well. And when Malaysia seen it, she said, "Oh, girl, I feel like I got to do something too." And then she started doing these high kicks, which I was thinking to myself, "What is she doing, child? What
She said, "I'm gonna
those
try
weren't
to
high
get
kicks."
this leg in the air." I'm like, "You ain't get it in the air, baby. It never
She
got there.
wasn't even in the air. It didn't even go. It barely went
It
to her
barely got
waist.
past her hip. It
Yeah.
was like, ugh, ugh. It was like, girl,
What
no."
was that? I was like, girl, and bitch, and the thing about it with the crazy thing about it is like she literally amped herself up for that kick. Like she even stepped back like she was gonna throw a punch or something. Like she said, "Okay, girl, I'm about to give it to you, bitch." And girl,
It didn't execute. It's like when you playing a game with a controller, it's like you pressed an X, but you didn't double tap the X. So the leg didn't go higher. It was like one X, like one tap. Like, no, you gotta go all the way there, girl.
girl, it seemed like to me, in my opinion, girl, she second guessed herself in that leg midway through, and she said, "Oh, girl, fuck it, girl, I can't. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try."
And she went for it like twice.
She went for it one. I feel like she tried to go for it one time, and the second time she just was like, "Okay, girl, I'm just
She
gonna
was like,
play around at this point."
I can
Yeah.
hear no grunting trying to
Yeah.
pick up that thing.
The grunt was real. She grunted. She said, "Urgh, urgh."
She's like, and
She
you know,
said,
she got
"Ugh."
like a corset and bodysuit under that. She was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, she looked beautiful though. She looked beautiful. She did look
Always
beautiful.
going to be a pretty
Her buck
girl.
was very immediate. Yeah. She wasn't bucking. hmm It wasn't a buck situation. And the funny thing about it was, Miss Marcia ends up doing the kick that she was supposed to do right after her. I said,
Yeah,
Marcia's a catty little
like
thing. I said, "Okay,
effervescently.
girl."
I mean, easily, effortlessly. It was like, let me show you what you tried to do.
Right. Like, here we go. I'm gonna give the audience what they're supposed to be looking at, right? So moving on, that was that slayage of that lip sync. Bravo to you, Miss Marcia, for letting us know. I think after this performance, I said, okay, girl, she might have a chance at this top 4 now. Like, I feel like, okay, girl, this just proved to me. I was like, okay, girl, I can see this happen. She can be a good contender for the top 4. Let us know down in the comments as well. Do you think Marcia is a good contender for the top 4 now, especially after seeing her lip sync? Like, for real. Let us know. What do you think, Emery?
I think I may have said this before, but I think she's going to be 5th or 6th place. But
okay, so this didn't change your mind.
Yeah, no, because the top 4, I think, is, well, 3 of the top 4 I feel like is confirmed, but it's kind of like a rotation in that last spot for me. I'm not quite sure. I mean, yeah, and it's hard to say, but I do think like she might be in 5th or 6th place.
Okay. But I enjoyed her. To be honest with you. So Miss Marcia ends up winning this lip sync. I was happy for her. Good job, girl. So she ends up going to the back, and the cool thing about it is she gets to have a front row seat, chilling comfortably, having a drink, and watching the other girls perform their lip sync for their lives, right? Which I enjoyed, which was cute, right? So next queen that was chosen was Miss Lucy. She ends up having to pick the queen that she wants to battle against, which is Miss Spice, which was the correct answer, which is probably Spice should have been the first girl chosen. And yeah, so Miss Spice ends up picking do you want to wait, girl, hold on, wait. Okay. Do you want to touch me? Right? So what did you think about this song choice?
That was the only possible song that she had a chance at winning up. So it did make sense. Yeah. There was no other song choice for her to do, to me.
Yeah. It was a good choice, and she looked like she was dressed for that particular song.
That's
in
what
general.
I mean by that. Like, she's dressed for it. I'm not a lip syncer. This is probably the best choice and best chance I have at winning a lip sync.
And then we have the second best confessional queen throughout the season, which is Miss Salina S. Titties. She ends up saying, girl, Miss Marcia, if Lucy ends up losing, she's going to have a mental breakdown. She wants to see that face crack, and she starts chuckling, which I enjoyed. Who else low-key wanted to see Lucy lose this lip sync? Did you want to see Miss Lucy lose?
She almost lost to me, if you ask me.
We're gonna get there. Let's get there. Let's get there. Okay, so let's talk about this lip sync. Y'all. Okay, I'm gonna let you go first, Emery, because I got a lot of things to say about this. And keep it real, keep it honest. Whether we like the queens or whether we don't, Lucy was definitely a favorite of top 4 for me. Like I expect Lucy to go far, right? But go ahead, Miss Emery.
I don't know. I really don't know if Lucy won now. And because I like Lucy, but it wasn't good. Don't get me wrong, neither one was good, right? But I think when both are not good, I'm going to choose the person I feel at least like encapsulated or captured the song best. So it could have went either way. That's all I'm gonna say. I would have voted for Spice to stay though, just to really fuck with Lucy.
Yeah, 100%.
I would have sent them both home.
You would send them both home? Okay. So with me, I felt that Spice won this lip sync because the performances were cringy, both of them, right? They were just cringy.
Yeah.
And to me, I think that Spice was more entertaining. She went in the realm of being comedic as well. And Lucy did the same thing, but it's just, I enjoyed Spice's antics more. And then she was trying to sell sex at the same time, which was even more cringier. And then when you get really to a point of so cringy, you're like, oh, is this kind of good though? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, it's like, let's be real. Spice, when Spice is the most stupid, we like her more. Like, it's like, how does that, how is that even coming out of your mouth? How are you acting like that? And then we're like, okay, it works for you though. Like, it just works, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, I think she slayed this lip sync.
No,
Um, not of course she did.
slay.
I can't. But yeah, and that's just my opinion with the situation. RuPaul was basically telling, in my opinion, when RuPaul was trying to give all these antics out, I was thinking Ru is giving you a signal, amp it up. The performances were dry. It was
Yeah.
cringy. It was lackluster.
Where's the
Give us something more.
for this type of song? Wasn't it like kind of like rock metal?
Mhm.
Like, where's the energy?
It was no energy there. It was no energy there, which was so bad. Like, that was the max energy that was given. The tongue
Yeah,
sticking out. Like, that's all it was giving. Rue
no.
was the winner of the lip sync.
I
Call
just told them both, you won't have to both lip sync again.
girl, it was bad. It was a bad lip sync. But
Yeah,
if I had to pick two bad lip syncers, Spice would have won that.
yeah. I mean,
So at the end of the day, Miss RuPaul ends up choosing Miss Lucy LaDuca to win this lip sync, which was okay, yeah, whatever. Next queen that was chosen was Miss Luxx. Luxx ends up picking Miss Salina S. Titties to battle against. Miss Salina S. Titties ends up picking the song It's All Coming Back to Me Now. And what did you think about this? Was this the correct song choice? Would you have chosen this? What was going through your mind?
I'm gonna base it off of her confessional where she said that I perform the song regularly.
Mhm.
And so yes, you should choose a song that you know. And that's why I actually felt, going back a bit, the best position to be in to me is being able to choose the song. I would not want my name drawn from that little bingo
Oh
roll.
yeah,
Yeah.
the raffle.
Yeah. Don't choose my name. I want to choose the song. So yeah, she chose the right song.
Yeah, 100%. I think she chose the song. Also, did I ask that question? No or no? Did I ask you guys? Who would you guys rather be? Would you guys rather want to choose your component? Would you rather choose your contender, or would you guys rather pick the song? Which one?
Yeah, I'm curious what the visionaries have to say too.
Yeah, because there was some people, it was kind of a mixed bag down in the comments of my reaction video.
Mhm.
Me personally, I think I'm with you, Emery. I'm going to want to pick the song because that gives me a leeway, not only for the song that I'm most comfortable with and that I can perform to my full ability and as most confident, but also like I can strategize the song choice as well. Like, does my opponent know better than me, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, babe. Miss Salina, 8 Luxx with chips and cilantro. Oh, baby, you ain't never lie. You ain't never lie. So let's talk about this lip sync. So the lip sync is gonna go down. Your thoughts about this lip sync, Emery? Your thoughts?
This to me is probably Selena's highlight of the season.
Oh,
Um, I love this lip sync from her. It was entertaining. I actually felt like I got to finally see what is the buzz, what is the hype about with Miss her, right?
mm-hmm,
Because it's just she's done little things in the past, and they said that she's like a name where she's from, but I'm like, I wasn't getting that yet.
mm-hmm,
But this lip sync, it's great command, like of her body. She was doing the right thing. She knew where to include comedy, but also where to do more of the emoting. It was just perfect, to me, honestly.
mm-hmm.
And
For
Lux,
me, what?
Lux was doing her thing, I guess. But I
Mm-hmm.
can tell, I hate to say this, but you can tell the she's a girl of a certain age that don't really know what this song is about. Cause I
Yeah.
don't really feel like she was getting the vibe of the song. That's just my opinion. She was just moving around being pretty.
100%. Um, this is where you can, let's go back to that, our last live. This is where you get the kitten and you get the cat. This is a seasoned queen that knows what she's doing, that she is in her moment, that she is the most comfortable in her skin with performing. And don't get me wrong, Luxx, you looked beautiful. You went in a realm of being a serious performer to this song. You can do that, right? If these two queens performed this on the stage separately by themselves, they both would have been a very good performance. But they performed it on stage together. Salina captivated the audience more and captivated my attention more. She went in the realm of being comedic, but also commanding the stage of being serious, and most importantly, making Ru laugh. And that is ultimately the end goal. She does this every she does this song often, so she knows what she's doing. She stated in her confessionals that she gets paid to do this song, right? Like, she gets buku money for performing this song, right? It is what it is, and she's comfortable with this. And Salina, thank you for slaying this episode the way you did. To me personally, this was my favorite lip sync throughout this whole episode, in my opinion, personally. I enjoyed it. One other lip sync is really close second, but this lip sync in particular was my favorite. And Salina, I'm happy that other people are going to see you now as a really close front runner, top 4, because this just solidifies you, in my opinion, to being that bitch, to being that girl. Okay, girl, she can go far. She can make it to the end, you know? And I don't think people were looking at you in that way up until this episode. And but yeah, bravo to you, Miss Salina. You really, really knocked it out of the ballpark.
I said that looks pretty, but Salina looks beautiful as well. I want to add that.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Salina is gorgeous, and she definitely knows what she's doing with her makeup, for sure. Salina ends up winning this lip sync, and it was well deserved in my opinion. Did you think that she deserved to win that lip sync?
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know how Luxx thought she was robbed, like the delusion. And this picture right here, this screenshot, she is sitting. She looks good. She looks good to me.
She is.
It's all right.
Yeah, to me, I don't understand. But then let's just be real. When isn't Luxx in her delusion era? Like, when is she not? You know, like, come on.
This is when the ego is becoming overwhelming. Like, okay, you really thought you won that? Yeah, like, get out of here. The way that she turned
100%.
around and spun back and she walked to the back of the stage, I knew she was hot. She was mad as hell when she lost that lip sync.
Angry. She was livid. She was almost as mad as her missing 40 inches of hair. Like, she was angry. What?
Bitter, furious,
pissed,
beset with gloom.
unfathomable angry. She was livid. She was PO'd. I can't. So next queen that was chosen was Miss Miss Mistress. Sorry, you guys. Okay. The next queen that was chosen was Miss Mistress. Hi, Bruno. And Mistress ends up choosing Miss Jax to lip sync against. What did you think about that decision? What did you guys think about that decision?
I mean, when you have Anitra and Sasha left, you just got to settle with Jax.
Yeah, that is very true. To me, I think she picked the best choice. And then Miss Jax ends up picking the song "Tell It to My Heart," one of my favorite songs ever. I literally listen to it every week. But yeah, what did you think about the performance, though? Let's get into the performances.
I don't think it was either of their best. However, I do think that as a drag performer, Mistress does the right things to capture my attention. She knows just when to extend her hand. She give eye contact. It's more personality and being present in the song. I think once Jax grows as a performer, she's going to learn that as well because she has all the rhythmic bodily movements. Great dancer, great command of body. She knows how to hit certain beats in certain parts of the songs, lyrics wise. But this is what separates a dancer and a entertainer, a dancer and a consummate performer. And I think that's just where Mistress earned her win. So I would have voted for Mistress.
Okay. Okay. For me personally, um, I honestly thought they both did okay. They both did good. I think Mistress embodied the song more. You know, I think it was the right tone. I think it was the right execution. I enjoyed her. This goes to show you where you don't have to do a whole bunch and a whole lot and all these antics to command the stage and win a lip sync. You know, I think she did just enough at the right time, at the right placement. And yeah, she did a little reveal as well, which I enjoyed. It was a cute performance. I didn't mind it. Jax was emoting as well. Let's not just think that Mistress, not like slayed Miss Jax, because I don't think that she slayed her, like, in my opinion, that she slayed Miss Jax like that. Jax was definitely fighting for her to stay there still, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, Mistress does a cute little reveal. It was just enough. She didn't try to take it off because we all knew she had a reveal. She didn't try to take it off and rip it off like it was like something that we didn't know she had that underneath there. She did it just right. I loved how she did that. What I didn't understand was Jax doing the acrobatic movements to a Taylor Dayne song.
What
I just didn't.
song is she listening to?
Yeah, I don't understand it. I didn't get that.
What part of this song required this movement right here?
Listen.
A flip, like
Listen. I don't know. What in the circus is going on? I don't know,
soon as I
but
saw that the Cirque du Soleil, as soon as I saw this, I was like, man,
yeah.
man.
Man. I just didn't get it. It wasn't registering. But Mistress ends up doing a soft Conti split, and she fell into that so eloquently. But yeah, it was cute. I enjoyed it. Mistress and Miss Jax are going head to head with the exorcism right here. Um, you know, Mistress ends up winning this lip sync. Do you guys agree with this? Down in the comments, let us know. Let us know down in the comments. Um, Top Nutmeg, I cannot.
Listen, I definitely agree with the winner, and I also want to say it's hard for me. To me, they just did okay, and it wasn't
Mhm.
that bad because I've seen better from both of them. And I
Yeah.
also want to add that what's kind of stuck in my head is when Detox and Alyssa Edwards did very much justice to the song. I thought they both did well when they lip synced it on All Stars. What is that?
Mhm.
All Stars 2. So yeah, that's why I have that more stuck in my head. Go take a look if you don't remember that one.
Yeah. No, it was definitely a better lip sync performance for sure on All Stars 2. But yeah, I definitely agreed that Mistress should have won that. It wasn't a landslide victory, but it definitely she deserved to win that one.
Mhm.
Also, you guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, please, 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 please. And yeah, if you're feeling generous, definitely send over a super chat. It would be greatly appreciated. My Cash App and my PayPal are listed down in the description as well. So make sure you check that out if you guys want to send a nice little tip and donation, because the girl needs it. So moving on, we're gonna go into the shock that the girls were in behind the scenes. Miss Lucy was shocked. Miss Marcia was extremely shocked. Doesn't she look like Olaf right here?
She does.
Doesn't she look like Olaf the snowman from
Bye. I understand why some of the girls are shocked, but I think part of the reason they're shocked is because they saw Jax do all of these nice moves, and that's not what lip syncing is all about.
Yeah. I think the younger generation gets the kick out of the acrobatics, to me, in
The
my opinion.
acrobatics, the stunts.
Yeah, the stunts and all that. Yeah, but yeah, Miss Lucy LaDuca, Miss Olaf, Marcia, Miss even Miss Salina S. Titties was shocked. She told her, like, girl, we didn't expect you to win that lip sync. Mistress was not having it. So that
Salina
put
did
her.
say, like, I think Mistress won.
You
She was the
what?
only one though.
You what?
Salina said she thought Mistress won.
No, Salina ended up telling her that, oh, we didn't think that you were going to win that lip sync.
She said that, but like right before Mistress was walking in, she's like, I think Mistress won, but here's why. Or something like that. I thought that's what she said. Maybe.
Right. I guess watching the performance, I think she was saying like, oh, I like Mistress,
Oh,
but I
okay. Maybe
think,
that's what it was.
the edit as time went on, who they thought they were going to give it to was Miss, because I guess the other girls were looking at the
She
flipper.
didn't do a lot, but stage presences to me is very important.
Yeah,
So
distressed Olaf. I cannot. But yeah, Mistress ends up wanting to shake the table a little bit. She said, "Oh, girls, you guys want to come for me? Let's talk about you guys." So she ends up Miss Marcia ends up feeling some type of way about the comments that she was saying. She's saying, "Girl, the girls that were chosen first were the queens that they didn't think that were going to be great lip syncers." And she ends up telling basically Mistress, "Go fuck yourself," in the confessionals, but doesn't say it in the workroom. She ends up saying, "Girl, please don't use this. Please don't use this. Lord knows we all wanted for her. We all knew that they were going to use it, which I'm happy that they did." And Marcia, it's okay to say fuck your sister, girl. It's okay to say it, girl. Fuck her. Fuck Mistress. Fuck you, Miss Mistress. Fuck you for making me feel that way. Fuck you for
well,
telling me that. You
I
big
think
fat
the reason,
bitch. I hate you. All that, girl. That's your sister, girl. That's how sisters talk. But we all know you have love for each other.
well, I think what happened with Olaf is that she caught the shade late, like
Mm-hmm.
because Mistress is a classic girl. Like she knows shade.
Oh,
When they tried
absolutely.
her, it wasn't like y'all were late. It was more so like, I think the girls chose who they thought was, the easiest ones to beat. But she's like, oh, and now she's registering. I was the first bitch to be chosen.
She said, "Oh wait, yeah, you got to give Olaf a little time to register. You right, you right."
But by
So,
the time was it Malaysia? Yeah. When Malaysia finally when she came back, that's when she was like, so why did you pick me?
oh yeah. Well, cuss girl. I mean, so we have a super chat. I think Jax won the lip sync. Loved her performance. Although I do think it would have been wiser to choose "Don't Go" by Camila. Yeah, probably a better choice for sure. But yeah, she kind of she put her nail in the coffin with that one, with that lip sync, with choosing that. But it is what it was. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, babe. Love and appreciate you. Gather, Marcia. I cannot. But it's the truth, Marcia. It's okay, girl. I'm here for you, girl. I just want you to be more vocal on how you feel. Be a little bit like Miss Mistress. I enjoy it.
Mhm.
So yeah, here we go with this. We have two queens that haven't lip synced yet, which was the main event that we kind of wanted to see throughout the season. Is Miss Anitra and Miss Sasha Colby go at it head to head in a lip sync battle. Edged us for this long. We're finally getting it. I want to be fucked right, and I got fucked right. No lube, cummed in me raw, like fucked all that. Gay got me pregnant, all the things that I needed. What did you think about this? Did you want to see this, or were you like, girl, I'm fine without it?
So yeah, I did want to see this, but actually, what's crazy is in the first episode because Jax and Anitra both in the top. I wanted to see them battle first. Like
Wait,
I want,
who?
I want to see Jackson and Anitra battle
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because the first episode they did so well. In the first episode, I wanted to see them battle mostly,
Well, they did. They did battle now.
which is why I was kind of looking forward to that more.
Okay.
I never really even crossed my mind to think, oh, Anitra versus Sasha. So, but then when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, bitch, yes, this is gonna be good. Um, I'd never even realized the similarity in their style until they battled each other.
Yeah, 100%. Like that's why I was thinking to myself, like, this is going to be because I know what Sasha gives. You can check her resume, all of that on YouTube. Go ahead and look it up. And then as the season started, and especially after the first episode, I started looking into what Anitra gave. I said,
Mhm.
oh, okay. I said, okay. I said, I know Anitra and Sasha going head to head in a lip sync battle is what I would love to see this season. And I finally got it. So this is what the situation was. The last two queens standing that haven't done a lip sync yet, Anitra and Sasha Colby. Bruno had to do a raffle to pick who is going to be the queen to choose the song that they're going to lip sync for, right?
Mhm.
So and he pulled Anitra. Anitra ends up picking the song "I'm in Love with a Monster." Did you enjoy the fact that she chose this song, or would you have chose Don't Go Yet?
I can't see it otherwise now. I think
Yeah,
that they chose the right song.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Now let's get into this lip sync.
Whew.
Going ahead. Going ahead, baby. Going ahead.
That's my
No.
inner gay, my inner gay child is very pleased. I loved this performance. I really did. They both did amazing. Now, I'm not taking away from Anitra, but I have to focus on Sasha
Yeah.
because Femme Queen.
It was femme, bitch. It was femme queen, bitch, and I was here for it. Oh,
Here's the thing. They are both great dancers, but this is what separates someone with star quality that just knows how to command a stage, consummate performer. It was like little things that she did, like when she spun her ponytail in the middle of the stage, like "I love it, baby," and then she was hitting all the marks. But the highlight for me, the biggest highlight at the end,
oh, yeah. When she broke it on down.
was broken on down. The way she got down on one leg, then she was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did the countdown, got back up, and then it's not done yet. It's not motherfucking done yet.
It was
The
over.
final pose.
Over. Femme queen. It was femme queen. It was a femme queen on the stage.
I said, thank you. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We can agree or disagree about this being the best performance of all times or not. I don't want to focus on that, but what I do
Mhm.
want to say, we have not seen this on Drag Race. This type of actual, like, this is the actual level of like Drag Race performances you see at the nightclubs
Mhm.
from like the trans girls. This is what they're giving. This is
Yeah.
what the Sasha Sanchez, this is what
Yes.
Raquel Lords,
Yes.
this is what those type of girls are giving. And I'm like, oh my God, I finally got to see that on Drag Race.
Yeah. It's the God honest truth. Um, this was a femme queen performance. This is what I love to see. This is what you're going to see on a show, on a holiday show, on a special occasion show. This is what you see when you want to go to a drag show and you want to tip the girls. This is exactly what we want to see on both parties, right? Sasha Colby and Anitra, because they both really did good. Well, the only thing I'm going to critique about Anitra is stop with the duck walking already. I get it. I'm not trying to gatekeep, ballroom voguing. I'm not trying to do that since I'm a part of that community and stuff. I'm not trying to do all that. But what I'm trying to say is we get it. Pull another tool out of your toolbox out. Pull another tool out of your toolbox out. I understand it. I'm not saying that you do it bad. And I'm not saying that that it was a bad performance. It's just I'm tired of seeing it now. You done it, you did it, I get it. Move on. Sasha, thank you for bringing a femme queen performance, a femme queen performer on stage, showing us so effortlessly how to do that. Your hair whips will always go down in history as one of the best. Do I think, I'm going to be honest, do I think that was this the best performance on Drag Race? No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a good performance, but I wouldn't say this was the best lip sync performance on Drag Race. We have many others, right? I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the hair flips. I appreciated the femininity. I enjoyed what you embodied into the song on both parties, right? There's nothing bad I can critique about Sasha Colby. She's just an entertainer all the way around, and I'm here for it, and I love it. And this is exactly why, to me, in my opinion, you are going to win this competition. And I can say this now comfortably because earlier in the season, I was scared to, only because I don't want to hype it up so much. And then if you fail at something, or if you don't do good and somebody wins over you, rightfully or unrightfully so, the fandom can get really crazy. And it's just like, now I'm comfortable saying, girl, you might get this. You're going to win this. You're going to win this. You're going to win this, and it's going to be okay.
To the final four and they have to do a lip sync. I mean,
yeah. And this is another thing I want to say as well. And I think everyone should understand this. She can lose. And she can get beaten in a lip sync. That day during the Lalaparuza episode number 8 of Drag Race season 15, she won her lip sync.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. She was not going to not win that lip sync. Moving in the future during the season finale, when she gets there, because she will get to the season finale, if she has to lip sync, and whoever is lip syncing against her, and she loses because of a stunt or a performance, example, Sasha Velour, and another queen pulls a Sasha Velour on Sasha Colby, she can lose a lip sync, you guys. Keep in mind, we don't want to discredit the other queen that might win, because we have our favorite. That's all I'm trying to say. But this episode, bravo, Miss Sasha. You really, really, really did this. And I was so happy that you did. And you looked amazing doing it. I thoroughly enjoyed this hair whipping. I mean, God.
It's just so feminine.
It's so kind.
It's just, but even, okay, because, let's say a few things. Brooklyn Heights really loved this performance as well. She said she thought it was the best of the franchise. That's why I even felt the need to add that in there. But getting back to something you said, because I also see that Sasha Colby is doing a show with Sasha Velour, coincidentally, because I think they see each other's performance. Given that, what I see in the way that she, I don't think she's just a great dancer. Her Angel and Demons performance from Continental, I think I got that right, from Continental years ago, to me showed me that she doesn't just rely on dance moves. Like, if it comes down to a lip sync Smackdown for the top 4, she gonna have some tricks and reveals up her sleeves. Like, one thing she does is she does like some type of hair reveal, interestingly. I think she'll be fine, but no, it's not to guarantee say that she's gonna automatically win because she's a great performer. That's all.
Yeah. No. Because when I always go to this, a big example was when Sasha Velour did the Roses situation against
Shea, who is an amazing lip syncer, and lost, and we were all gagged, right? Oh, and I also want to add that in Untucked, because Anitra said to Sasha, I've looked up to you for a long time. You are one of my biggest inspirations. And after she got her ass whooped by Sasha in this performance, I saw her embody everything she did in this performance in her next performances,
Yep,
which was interesting to me.
100%. 100%, because Sasha is a big, huge figure in
She
that
stole some of
drag
the tricks
world.
from this performance and did it in her next performances after she battled Sasha.
Uh, there you go. 100%. 100%. What is going on, babe? What's up, Dre? What is up? You guys don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You guys don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So yeah, again, and then the dipping and stuff. Listen, we'll get to that in a second. But enjoyed this performance thoroughly. Work out, girls. Work out, girls. God, this right here, this moment right here.
That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one. That was
It was
the
the
one.
perfect
So
timing.
that's what sealed it for me. She said, "Okay, girl, I'm gonna give you this last situation."
It's so sexy.
Yeah.
And this bitch go doing a dip. It's not.
What is this dip? This ballroom faggotry shit, and you want to go over looking to the right side. You want to see femininity and cuntiness.
Listen, she still did well, but I agree with you. Stop voguing to every song.
Stop voguing to every song. It's not necessary. But Miss Sasha Colby ends up winning this this lip sync, rightfully so, in my opinion. You think so as well, I'm sure. All you guys in the comments, let us know if that was a rightfully winning performance. No questions, right?
Yeah.
Moving on. Here we go. We got Miss Malaysia is chosen again out of the raffle. And she ends up picking Miss Spice to battle against, which is the right choice she should have done from the beginning. But yeah, Miss Spice ends up picking the song Don't Go Yet. And yeah, that's just what it is. This is the final song before the one of the final performances. And yeah, what did you think about the lip sync performance? Let us know down in the comments, you guys, about the lip sync performance between Malaysia and Spice.
It was bad.
Mm.
They did not know the words.
Mm-mm.
They did not know the lyrics at all. And here's the thing. I'm not expecting, well, okay, I know lip sync is about knowing the words. We said it before, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are going to be times when you might forget a word or two, right?
Mm-hmm.
Convince me that you at least are trying to deliver that lyric or might know it. They didn't know how to fake it at all.
And didn't care.
And when it becomes apparent to me that
Girl, Ace is over it too. Ace, come here, honey. It's not their fault.
Jax, sit down.
Ace, come here.
So yeah, it was cringy. And I also saw someone in the comments said, what if Stasha Sanchez appeared on Drag Race? Well, you know, she's in my ballroom house, Garcon. I've already been asking her. So if anybody, I'm gonna keep gunning for it.
Yeah.
I've been asking for like probably 3 years.
Have you?
Yeah, but it's still been a no. But I've been asking. I'm hoping Sasha.
But you know what? I tried to talk to her too about it. It might be something.
Yeah.
I think she's getting closer. I think she's thinking about it now. Because of
now that a girl like Sasha,
right,
it's like
right,
okay,
right. You know.
Yeah.
But this is the thing with me. Spice, great choice for the song choice. I get why you chose it because you know that Malaysia doesn't know the song, but at the end of the day, you didn't know the song neither. The lip sync was very choices. It was giving you bubblegum, bubblegum, bubblegum. Yeah.
Giving bubblegum, Malaysia giving watermelon.
Yeah, exactly. All of that. But at the end of the day, if I really was looking at the performance from start to finish, from both of them, I think Miss Spice won that one, in my opinion. What did you think? Like,
this was another bad one for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I would still give it to Malaysia only because there was some cute things that she tried to give you some some dancing here and there, and then she did some cute things with her arms, but still was bad. I don't think either one of them did great. I would have did Malaysia though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
The
honestly,
Spice first
it
one,
could
but
really.
not this to me.
You said what?
I would have chose Spice for the first lip sync, but not for this one.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah, I would have definitely picked Spice just because she gave me a little bit more and I kind of was laughing at it too. Because it's some is it bad that we laugh at it versus laughing with her? I don't know.
I see
But
what you mean though. It's like almost it's so cringe that it's almost entertaining.
right, it's so cringe, it's literally entertaining. But
But she's having fun with it too.
yeah, and that's the thing. She literally is having fun, and you can see that on stage, versus someone that's performing this so serious, but you're not even knowing the words. It's like, okay, girl, I can't even take you serious at this point. Like, I can't even have fun with you because you're being serious. Um, yeah. But at the end of the day, Malaysia ends up winning this lip sync battle. It is what it was. The girls are talking about it, and next thing you know, Miss Marcia ends up asking Miss Mistress, "Why did you pick me?" And Miss Malaysia gave whatever answer. You were just next to me. Which honestly, did you guys believe that, or was that like, what did you think about that answer? She's like, she picked you because you were right next to her.
Bullshit. Her and Malaysia and Lucy, bullshit.
Yeah, 100%,
Because Lucy said
100%
that,
delusional.
yeah,
They need their
I
vaccine.
do. I'm like, stop it. Just say that you thought you was going to be her girl. Like, pay it.
And
You
that's
know that
it.
they can't lip sync well. They're like,
And
oh,
that's it.
because you
She
were next to me.
underestimated her, girl, and she gagged.
Yeah, tell the truth.
And this is
Okay.
exactly why Miss Marsha's giving this face right here. She was like, "Girl, bye. Girl, bye." So, but yeah, the girls are calling her out. Miss Salina Estes is like, "Girl, just say the truth, girl. Just say that you thought you was gonna slay her in the lip sync and you didn't, girl. It is what it was."
Just say it.
And yeah, it is what it was. So the girls are moving on into the lip sync Smackdown. 3 queens are left on this stage, which was Anitra, Luxx, and Miss Jax. It's going to give a 3-way lip sync competition, lip sync situation. And yeah, the only song left on the board is The Right Stuff. First of all, do you like 3-way lip syncs? Do you
It's
guys
hard to
in the
believe.
comments as well? Do you guys like 3-way lip syncs? Let us know down in the comments.
I don't, because it's hard for me to focus, especially with
Mhm.
camera editing and switch ups. It gets a bit busy. Um, so I can't really focus on who won.
Yeah, 100%. I don't like the 3-way lip syncs at all neither. But now let's get down into the performance. What do you think about this performance, you guys? In the comments, let us know. Let us know. If you guys haven't been using the emojis, and if you're part of my YouTube membership family, get those emojis out. Was this a safe performance, over performance, or a chop of a performance? Let us know. What do you think, Emery?
It was safe.
Safe?
Jax, man, of course. But then Luxx and Anitra, I thought did well. I thought Anitra did better than Luxx. I didn't think that Luxx did better than Anitra, but for some reason they thought that Luxx deserved to stay and win that one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna say this. I don't like 3-way lip syncs. I can't concentrate on all the girls correctly, especially for the editing situation. This is where in this lip sync in particular, where I was like kind of over the ballroom voguing. At this point, I was like, you're wanting to walk a ball versus wanting to walk in a drag race competition. I
Mhm.
felt like I needed to give you references to overall parents in ballroom houses. At that point, are you trying to like be part of a ballroom house? I didn't get all of the voguing elements all the time with with Anitra and
Man.
Jax. I just didn't understand it. It wasn't for the song. Vanessa Williams, The Right Stuff. To me, it was the wrong shit. It just wasn't right at all, in my opinion. But yeah, it just was whatever. Even Luxx over here doing dips on the floor. I was like, girl, what are these girls doing? They're driving me crazy. I get they want to do the antics, but girl, let's just relax and calm down with the situation. This was me the whole time watching the performance. I just didn't understand it, didn't know what was going on. I was confused. It was whatever, in my opinion. Yeah. What is this? What was this? I was over all three of them, to be honest with you.
By default, again, I don't like three-way. It's too much.
I mean, I don't like three-way lip syncs.
Oh yeah, let's be clear.
Yeah, we have to be more clear. Speaking about three ways, do you guys like three ways down in the comments? Let us know. Are you guys filthy whores? Do you mind a three-way?
I love them. I love entering relationships, doing three-way with people. I love joining them. I've done it with ex-lovers. It was great. People, it's fun. It's fun.
And which role are you in the most in three ways?
So, it varies. It does vary. Sometimes I just like to watch. I am a voyeur. I'm big on
okay.
sometimes.
Okay.
But I also like sometimes just being a watcher, but then inserting myself because I have full control over what's going on when I'm doing it while in a relationship. Like I'm like, okay, stop. Or I let y'all fuck, but I'm about to bust on both of your face. Or like whatever it may be in that moment. I just like the fact that I have full authority over what's happening. So yeah, threesomes are fun. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, would you ever partake in one that is like you are just the smuttiest, just degrading, disrespectful thing in the whole situation? Would you want to be the person to get used and abused and banged out and slutted and smutted?
I have to be honest with thyself.
Is this a fantasy?
No, it's a fact.
Oh.
It's her story, but many moons ago.
We have to do a show with just talking about sex. We just have to do it. And the many nuances that come along with this lifestyle.
But after one of those type of sets, you wake up, it'd be like, I can't.
No. As soon as it's done, you're like, get the fuck away from me.
Immediately after.
Like, don't touch me, you sick individuals. Where is my Bible? Get the holy water.
And I
like look at that.
I've done for a long time.
Girl, I would be clutching my pearls. I'd be like, girl, you have you seen that movie, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? You're in the shower in the corner.
I haven't, but that would be me.
Oh my God. You have not seen that movie? Oh my God. That is so funny. Oh God, Jesus. That is so, we have to do it. We have to do a show like that. And we have to probably have one or two more other people with that. I might get that together, actually. We talk about sex.
Yeah.
Moving on. How did we talk about sex? Oh, three ways. That's why. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. So three-way situations over here. We just didn't see it for this. Luxx ends up winning this lip sync three-way. In my opinion, I think she deserved to win. Emery says no. It was what it was. You would have picked who? Anitra?
I chose Anitra. And I also want to say that you see how Luxx hair looks in this still? She has a long wig that is not knotted and sweated out. I think someone could take notes. That was just on that stage.
Well, damn. Well, damn. Okay. Well, noted. So
Oh,
now that there are,
what? Someone with long hair. I did not know she was there.
oh, you know what? I cannot. So let's move on. The last three queens in the running is Anitra, Spice, and Jax, right? So
Mm,
we were all waiting for the twist, and the twist ended up being that RuPaul says Bruno is going to pick out of the raffle who is going to choose the queen to be safe, right? So
mhm,
one queen out of the three is not going to lip sync for their life to be one of the top 9 contestants now, and it ended up becoming Anitra. Anitra was chosen to pick the queen to be safe.
mhm.
Anitra ends up picking Miss Spice. Now,
The
what
biggest
did you
gag.
think about this?
The biggest gag of the show. Okay,
Mhm.
let me try to break this down. Um, okay, I was already doing the math in the beginning. I'm like, he says RuPaul said there were going to be 8 performances. So I was like, okay, is there going to be a 3-way performance? Which did happen. But I said to
Mhm.
myself, if they do a 3-way performance, in order for there to be only 2 people left at the end, she would have to save 2 people in that performance. So when I realized that that wasn't the case, I'm like, okay, so how are we getting rid of, one more person so it can only be 2 people? When I found this out, I was like, "Oh, here come the bullshit." Because I
Mhm.
knew some way, somehow, for some reason, I felt like this was Jack's go home episode from the beginning of the
Mm.
episode for some reason. But I didn't know how they were going to do that and how Spice is going to get saved. And the more and more she was getting towards the end, I'm like, how is this going to happen? As soon as they said that that was going to be that the Anitra gets to pick the person, I knew that she was going to fucking save Spice because I'm like, oh, well, look at the production. Do I think that she had a personal say so? I'm, I don't know. My eyes like this. I feel like production told her to save Spice. That's just my opinion. Now,
Okay, so look. Okay, go. What did you say?
here's the other flip side to that.
Okay,
Um, I
because I
have
might be on your flip side. I might be on your flip
flip side
side.
also though is I thought about like what I've actually done in like my real life. Like when it even comes to ballroom. Sometimes at a ball, they would say, pick the bitch that you want to battle.
Mhm.
In that moment, I never chose anybody I knew that I was going to beat easily. I always
Yeah.
chose
Right.
the bitch I wanted to battle. You choose your
Mhm.
competition. And so when Anitra said that, like, I want to choose somebody that, that's going to, you only get one time to be on Drag Race. Let's make moments, right?
Right.
So I'm kind of here for her, Anitra saying, I'm confident in my skill. Let me choose Jax, who also knows how to lip sync. That's
100%.
my flip side.
100%. Wait, what did I just hold on.
That's her thanking God. Oh, she chose me. She saved me.
I cannot. Let's see. Okay,
My
so that's her thanking God. I cannot. So for me, what the situation was that I didn't. I I thought that Anitra chose correctly only because there was so many elements at play. It was like she even said it in the confessional. Like, I mean, is that even fair at that point? Like, is that even fair for me to battle against Spice? I'm going to demolish her, right? That's very true. But in a strategic point of view, wouldn't you want to keep the person that is not the strongest in the competition that can probably beat me? You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Spice to me, I don't think is going to be a threat to anyone, let's be honest, in the competition, right? As far as a
Mhm.
lip sync goes. So it's like, okay, girl, at the end of the day, when worst comes to worst, lip sync, whatever, let's just do this, right? Um, and she's probably looking at it in a way of, let's look at the track record. Jax has been in the bottom 2 times already. Jax has lip synced more than anybody already. Spice has either been safe or in the bottom. Like I don't think that she deserved to go home or, right now, because I'm gonna send her home. If I was Anitra, I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna send Jax home. Would that be fair? And it is what it was, in my opinion. Do I think that the producers told her to pick Jax? I don't think so. I think Anitra would play this fairly. I think that she would play this fairly, in my opinion. And that's what she did. She ended up picking Miss Spice. Yeah, that's just what I think. Did anyone catch how deep Anitra's voice got when she announced Spice's name? It literally did sound like God. It did sound like God. I can't. I cannot. But yeah, I mean, that's just what I would have done. I don't know why my slides they just paused and froze. It's weird. Hold
I mean, it's a bit of a conspiracy. I can't say.
on. You can't say for certain. So let's just move on. I don't know why my slides aren't just not working right now, but let's just move on from this. We're gonna go into to Jax and Anitra's lip sync performance.
Mhm.
Let's just do that. What did you guys think about the lip sync performance between Jax and Anitra?
Okay, so I can tell that both of them are tired by this time.
Yeah,
um,
100%.
yeah, I don't think that was either of their best. So it was kind of a letdown, given as I mentioned before, this is kind of the battle I wanted to see, Jax versus Anitra, because based on episode 1, these were like the top 2 performers that week. I think, again, in my mind, because Sasha's on another level. To me, she didn't really have any competition in my head. So yeah, this was the battle I wanted to see. It was a letdown. They were already
Mhm.
tired by the time they battled. Um, Again, after Anitra battled Sasha, I noticed her incorporating moves that she literally just saw Sasha do in her performance again in this performance. So it worked out for her. And Jax, on the other hand, was still giving her gymnastics in a sweated out wig that she probably used to mop the RuPaul's Drag Race floor.
So true.
Um, man,
Yeah,
um,
it was a lot. It
it
was a
was a lot.
lot. And to me, I think Anitra did the best out of the performance. Again, all the ballroom voguing and stuff, I just didn't care for it. Like, I was like, whatever with it. Was I impressed with the lip sync? Probably not on both ends, to be honest. I'm really, because they were tired, they were worn out, they did all the, and they've been in drag literally all day. I mean, I
Um,
get it. You want it to just be over with, right? But
yeah.
they both look exhausted. Nina versus Aja version still remains supreme. Okay, you're right, exactly. Nina Bonita Brown is suing Drag Race Shade. Oh, is she really? That's funny. But
Who also
yeah,
ducked
it is
off
what it was.
much better
Huh?
though, because
You say what?
Nina Bonita Brown also duck walked to the song, but it was just better at the
It,
time.
was it? I don't
Like
know. Yeah, you're right. It was. It was.
she
It
did it
was.
one time, and she did
Yeah.
it one time into a breastplate titty shake.
Yeah. It was very like she went with the beat. I don't know what it was, just we I don't know. But either way, this performance was whatever. Miss Anitra ends up winning the performance, which to me, yeah, that was deserved. I get was it? Honestly, did Anitra deserve to win that?
Yeah,
Did she?
100%, 100%. It was time to let that boy go home. I'm telling you, like
Okay, no, wait, no. Not because of the track record. Well, let's just base it just solely on the performance. Like, if you're basing it solely on the performance, what was giving what we've seen in the edit?
I'm sorry. I'm very visually oriented. Um, I could not get into anything Jax was doing because she looked a mess. I'm like, I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that. You
You
look
couldn't get past Miss Jackson's look. Is that what you're saying?
She looked crazy. She did.
That hair
And
was
then
just wrong. I don't
Anitra,
know what
I
was
mean,
going on.
again, it wasn't both of their best, but because Jack looked a mess, um,
Hey, what's up,
and I
Chris?
also
Chris says, as
like
people from Ballroom, was the voguing good to you both? I mean, I'm not gonna say that their elements were like trashy or bad. It's just we're just sick and tired of. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. I'm sick and tired. Okay, we get it. You know how to duck walk and you know how to dip. You know,
the Bogan is okay.
right?
She got
Because
her
at the end
10.
of the day, you need more elements than just a duck walk, or you need more elements than just a dip to call it a really good performance.
She got her 10s. She got sat in her first battle. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
whoop-de-doo.
Belle and her beefing with Anitra. No, I love Anitra. I really do. I like Anitra. But at the end of the day, Miss Anitra ends up winning the lip sync, and Jax has to sashay away. And that was just, it was deserved. It was rightfully so. Um, Miss Spice ends up being saved. She walks into the workroom as well. All the girls were excited about Spice staying, which I get and I understood. It is what it was. Miss Anitra saved her.
Now, I have to add, though I understand her principle and why she did what she did,
Mhm.
because I watched the Untucked.
Mhm.
Anitra and Spice have no relationship. They don't speak much. Spice also said that she wrote her off because Anitra comes off as quiet and soft spoken, but she does, value her, appreciate her as a performer. Jax, on the other hand, they had a relationship. Jax was gagging when she saved
Yeah.
Spice. So I'm a little taken aback by that because even Jax I watched the Roscoe show as well.
Mm.
And Jax said that she would have saved Anitra and kept
Mhm.
competition. Now this is where, bitch, I'm questioning your principles a bit. Cause if I'm your girlfriend and you choose not to save me, that means you choosing to battle me and knowing one of us got to go home. We have a relationship in this competition.
100%. 100% can see where you're coming from with that. But at the end of the day, let's just be real, because this is where lines are blurred. In my opinion, I would be looking at it as this is not best friends race. This is drag race. And if I want to play fair,
This ain't
and if
be
I
fair
want to do
race
the
either.
right thing, huh?
This ain't be fair race either. This a competition. This ain't be
But
fair race.
and I get it, but strategically, it still made sense for her. It still made sense for her to pick Spice anyway, because Spice is not going to be competition for her. Jax
I
could
think I'm
possibly
gonna
be
go home
competition for her,
eventually.
huh?
Leaving either one in the competition is not gonna affect Anitra.
Jax should take it as a compliment. I mean,
I thought about it that way as well, but I don't think Jax feels that way. And I
oh no,
think
no,
it's
Jax did not feel that way at all. Hands down, Jax did not feel that way. But I mean, yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Like if you were Jax, you would be like, girl, I need to reassess our relationship at that point, right? Like I need to really think like, girl, are you my friend or like what's going on? But this is 200K on the this is
it
200K on
is,
the
but
line. I
you
mean,
chose to keep Spice
huh?
out of being fair. That was your reason. So if this is really about $200,000, bitch, send Spice home. The fuck?
Question. Who do you think would give us more throughout this competition? Spice or
Jack.
Jax? Jax would give us Jax would get at this point in this competition. At this point in this competition, Jax would give us more than Spice. Let's just break it on down. If we want to go there, let's just break it on down. Who is going to give us more looks? Oh, you have to think about that.
I'm chopping both.
Oh, you see, no, stop. You don't like Miss. You don't like Miss Spice. It just, I see it. You don't like Spice. You hate Spice. You hate Spice.
Cute, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're entertaining.
You hate Spice.
In a mini skirt and a top.
Who is going to give us better? Okay, that's not the question.
Okay,
the question was,
okay,
who is going to give us better looks?
Spice will give better looks.
Okay. Who is going to give us a better performance in a acting challenge?
You're really drawing at straws here.
We have to break it down. If you want,
I don't know.
At the end of the day, they both straws. They're not winners. You know, like they're not like in a win competition. You guys can comment down in the comments as well.
They both did bad in acting challenges, so
no, but to me, Spice would do better than Jax in an acting challenge.
But they were both in the bottom 3 that week.
No, they weren't.
Challenge.
No, they weren't. In the wins. In the Daytona wins, Spice was better to me than Jax was.
But she was still in the bottom 3, right?
But it was still better performance.
But okay, what about the fact that Jax was in the top 3, which Spice has never even been remotely close to fucking doing ever? Jax was in the top 3 the first episode.
Okay, that's fine. And okay, what was she doing? She was
performing in a talent show, and some of the challenges on this competition involve musicals, dance, music. Now, okay, the second time around,
musicals. You want to go? What did you? Okay, did she do? What was it? What was the thing that she had to do? She had to perform with the groups. How did Jax do?
That wasn't a good week for her. No.
Oh, okay. You just do not like Spice. It's coming.
Jax, it's not that I don't like her. It's just that Jax has a definitive talent that I could say she may do well at something. Spice has literally, in my head, no chance of winning shit. It's like
Jax give us more flips and fumbles. I mean, okay. All jokes aside, you guys. All jokes aside, everyone get ready to comment down in the comment section right now. We're gonna make this final. Tell me the queen that would give us more at this point in this competition. Jax or Spice? Okay? Jax or Spice that would give us more in this competition as of right now in the competition. Okay? Who would give us more? And you're saying Emery says Jax.
Oh, I said all that to say
hates Spice.
Watch this. I said all of that, but I'd rather look at Spice so she can stay.
Okay.
Because neither one of them have a chance of winning the show.
Oh my God, I cannot. Okay, so more people are saying Spice. There was a couple of Jaxes in there. A Spice, yeah. Jax for me. I'm over Spice at this point. Okay. Brittany gives us more. I can't. Okay, so yeah.
I think
Jax might have given another strong dance performance. Yeah, Spice for sure. Okay, so yeah, it's honestly there was a little bit more than for Spice.
I think Jax has more.
You guys, I mean, it is what it was. Let us know also, you guys, if you have any last questions for either one of us. It doesn't have to pertain to Drag Race, or it could pertain to Drag Race. It doesn't matter. We're gonna just take a couple of questions. So get your questions ready. Let us know your questions. That's not personal. It's a competition with 200K. Jax has more to offer. Okay. I mean, and keep in mind, I love your guys' opinions. You guys know I love them. You know, do we have to? No, you're right. You don't. Not the switch up. Yeah. See how Emery just switched up on us. He'd rather keep Jax. You'd rather keep Spice.
Both things could be true, though.
I cannot. Okay. Neither. Okay. What is going on, Lindsay, babe? What's going on? So yeah, that just concludes, I guess, the episode of Drag Race season 15, episode number 8, which was cool. I enjoyed it. The best episode so far. Does Emery need a husband? Do you need a husband, Emery? Here we go with the questions, you guys. Start asking your guys' questions.
That's a great question.
Do you even want a husband? No, like honestly, like really, like, do you really want a husband?
Oh my God. I really don't know. Like,
Libra.
I
Libra.
really don't know. I think Whoopi Goldberg said it best. I don't want nobody in my house.
Amen to that. Are you the same way?
Yes. I don't
I'm
like
the
people
same way.
coming to my house. And
Oh, I don't have no one in my house.
this, I don't really like sleeping in the same bed with another person. I actually like you to leave, like
Immediately.
maybe not immediately. I feel
Oh no.
like
Immediately.
cuddling is like cute for like maybe all of 5, maybe 10 minutes. But bitch, when I'm going to bed, I want to roll around my shit by myself. Like I don't really want. If we would have to live in separate homes, I think, if it was going to work out. I like having my own space. It's part of my identity. It helps with my artistry, my energy. Being in the same space with another person 24/7, I would lose my mind. So that aspect of marriage, maybe that was not what marriage would look like for me. But I'm open to marriage.
Okay. How old are y'all? Lavell asks us as a 34-year-old because we have similar references. How old are you, honey? How old are you?
I am a 31-year-old. I'll be 32 this year in October.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just say that I'm above 36, but below 42. Okay. So I'll just say that. I'm biased. I just like spice. Let me see. Would you guys do a after dark? Should we do an after dark? We might do an after dark. I might include 1 or 2. I need a femme queen in here. I need a femme queen and another butch queen. It needs to be like a two femme queen and a butch queen panel.
Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
Yeah, it needs to be that. But we need to answer the questions truthfully and honestly. And should everything be off limits if it's an after dark situation?
For the most part, it's not many questions I would not answer.
Yeah, me too. I'm very open. I'm very open like that. I wouldn't mind that. But it definitely has to be like a femme queen, 2 femme queens and 2 butch queen situation. I would like
the person that just wouldn't give her age.
Huh? What'd you say?
The person that just would not give her age.
What happened?
You said you're open, but you couldn't even tell us your age.
But I answered it. I gave you the ballpark figure. I gave you a good 8 numbers to choose from. Okay. I gave you a good 8 numbers to choose from. Okay, Emery's cute. Okay, Emery, you're cute. Miss Marvin Ford loves you. Why do you think they reuse so many lip sync songs for this episode? I feel like it's not wise to do so because we always compare the first try. They always they were on the show. Okay.
That's a good point.
It's a good question. Why do you think that?
It could be maybe because of copyright. Possibly.
Probably copyright issues. And honestly, I still like the song choices. So I didn't mind it. I want to see what other queens can do as well. So personally, I didn't mind it, but maybe the answer could possibly be copyrighted situations.
Could be because I've noticed that they haven't done quite a few artists. Like we still haven't gotten like a Janet or Beyonce musical.
Oh, that's true, but that's gonna cost some coins, baby. Baby, let me tell you, the second a Janet Rusical comes on or a Beyonce Rusical comes on, oh, it's on and popping. Marry me when you figure it out. Okay, so
Complicated.
Emery, James wants you to marry him.
Oh, you're so
Opinions
nice.
on global warming. I believe in global warming.
Yeah,
Do
I
you?
do.
You
Obviously,
do? Okay.
we are affecting the ozone layer in this world, so it's valid, it's real. I believe in science. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a scientist, so yeah.
Yeah, 100% agreed. For the next trade to come, I cannot. What do you mean? I wanna starfish and not kick anybody. What? What do you mean,
Oh,
Jose?
in the bed, like when you lay
Oh,
with
you
your
want to
arm.
starfish?
I'm
Got you,
on your
got you.
side. Yeah,
Husbands and wives used to have separate beds in the 50s. Would you do that?
I'm for it.
Okay. Chris Collins says, I love cuddling. Okay,
But
let's
you,
see. I like
okay,
marriage with
cuddling when you're
separate
awake
houses.
and when you sleep is different to me.
You what?
Cuddling when you're like wide awake and cuddling when you're sleeping is different to me.
But see that comes with levels. That comes with
Yeah.
levels though. Like it can't be an entry level situation. That level has to be like um you got to be advanced. You got to be on the advanced level. The really advanced level to get that cuddling situation with me. Like I
Yeah.
can't just cuddle anybody.
Same. Can't. I don't even
I
like
just
kissing
can't.
just anybody.
There's the girls. Okay, yeah, you guys. I literally am old, y'all. I'm old. I thought you were in your 20s. Well, shit, I wish I was, honey. I wish I was. Let's be real, honey, because a particular queen that walks femme queen face looks like she's in her 50s, but she actually just turned an icon recently. But anyway, you don't look not a day over than oh, thank you, babe. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me see, Miss Bell. I'm done. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. Um, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, Emery. They already got them approved. Okay. They already got okay, I know that's right. So any more questions, you guys? Let's see. Do we think Candyland left wait, what? Do you think Candyland left her sister Paprika any of her drag? What? What do you mean, babe?
If sugar left any of
Oh,
spice.
you know. Ooh, shady question. You know what? Honestly, I think so. I would have. Why not? You know, they're
I
going
mean, we
back to
have
the same
two of
house
all
when
the
she
same
leaves.
outfits already. I don't think she would even need her
Oh,
drag.
oh, shade. Let's see. Do you okay, wait, what is it? Any more questions, you guys? I know I'm kind of let me see. What would you do? What would you do if when you okay, he said yes would go? Wait, what Spice? Did you guys do you understand that one?
I'm
What would
usually
you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're I tried
I'm
twice.
usually good at deciphering hieroglyphics, but you
Yeah.
lost me a bit.
Hieroglyphics it's not my forte. Let me see. Don't ask my okay, Devon. You know it. You know it. We had that conversation, babe. You look stunning. I would never have guessed. Oh, thank you, babe. I'm going to LA. Love to meet you both. Of course. No, he actually lives in, I don't know if you want to say where you live, but I live in LA. He lives in Kansas. I've been asking the same question. Oh wait, what's the question? They both brought the same package anyway. Oh, okay, you're talking about spice. Got you. I felt slow. Let me see predictions for the ball next week.
Oh, the ball is next week?
You know, you should know, bitch. What do you should know, or you know?
Oh, I didn't watch the preview for next week's episode this time.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I thought you were talking about another function.
Oh no, they said predictions for the ball next week. So I
Oh
was like,
yeah, I forget. Yeah, the Drag Race is having a ball next week. That's a good question. Let us know if you guys have any more questions, you guys. Who is going to win the ball next week? Who can win that?
Well, it's usually make one look, bring two. I don't know. I think Luxx might get her second win.
Luxx or Sasha?
I would say so. And by the way, Sasha has been top 2 of the week almost every week.
I mean, she
So,
deserves it. Sasha for sure
yeah.
deserves that.
So I'm not going to count her out. So yes, definitely between Sasha and Luxx, they're going to battle.
Chloe said, why do balls start so late? Never been and would love to go to one. Well, Chloe, the good news is that balls start earlier than they used to. Balls back then in, the 2000s, in the late 90s, and in the 90s, they started at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
You would literally wake up, get ready, and go to the function. It would be after the club set.
Literally.
Now they start earlier. So, but yeah,
So
you should definitely go if you haven't been, Chloe.
To certain venues at reasonable times of day back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody mentioned Anitra as well. I just found out recently that Anitra, like, she actually made her puffer jacket.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I was impressed with that. So, nice.
Yeah, I think we're winding down to queens that it can go anyway. Because honestly, if we really think about it, it can go several ways. It can really go several ways for the crowning.
It can. It really can.
Let's see. Any more questions? Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm like kind of slow on reading these messages. Don't forget, Malaysia don't know how to sew, y'all. Oh, Malaysia doesn't know how to sew.
With Spice and Malaysia, so.
Oh, yeah, Spice is there, so yeah.
Might have a second battle.
Yeah, but Spice is there. I mean, she's gonna go before Malaysia. Me and my hubby are getting separate rooms, and when we are vacationing, because we like to share our bed at home for the rest. Wait, what? Because I'm like,
because we like to share our bed at home for the rest.
Okay.
But the rest of us, okay. Also, I'm gonna add that I don't like sharing my bathroom because I like having all my shit like where I place it. I don't want to see your things. So that's
You know what question I got asked the other day? I think, yeah, I got asked the other day. Would you date a trans man?
Huh. Would you?
No, I'm asking you first.
You. Oh, I'm attracted to men, so
yeah,
naturally. But I mean, have I known? It hasn't happened. But
Sex?
I'm gay, so I don't see what reason not.
But have you had sex with a trans man? Not a date, but sex.
I have not done that either. It's just I've come close. I used to talk to a man of trans experience before, but we end up going back to our separate. But both of us went back to our exes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we had, romantically talking for a bit. It just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I answered I answered like I would definitely date a trans man only because I see them as men. And if I'm really being honest, okay, wait, how do I say this? If I'm being honest, I can only see me creating a family with a trans man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It definitely it opens up.
If I would go that route
on other things, like things you may have not thought about before, if that's something that they would even want to do. I'm not going to make that assumption that that's something that they want to do. It's their bodies. But also, what I've just kind of learned to do is not compare what one sex is between this person with another person. So that's inclusive of trans people. I know that my sex with this skinny short nigga is not. I'm sorry, skinny short guy is not gonna be the same as sex with this tall muscular trait. Like everybody has different bodies, comes with different things and
Yeah.
tools. So it's like I don't want to compare things.
And then it depends on your mood too, right? Like
A lot
sometimes you wanna be like a softer
And I have a
session or
lot of different moods. So it's
me
like
too. Me
I'm
too.
just think I'm like I'm having sex with a person and what comes with that person is like our sex. Like it's simple.
Yeah.
But we do a
So
lot of
now
comparing.
how do you feel about when someone flips the scenario? Okay, let's just say you have sex with someone a certain way all the time, right? Because that's what you go to them for, right? Like, oh, I'm going to you because I know that I'm going to get this out of you and this session is going to go like this. And they want to switch up the style, the session, and they want to do other things. Are you thrown off or would you go with it?
Are we dating? Or this is a
Oh,
hookup?
this is just a hookup.
Oh hell no.
No?
Um
Okay.
no, no, I'm not flipping the script, switching up the script with somebody that's a hookup if I don't want to do that with that person. Because that's usually the case. I mean, like I have specific people in my book, my little black book for a
Mhm.
specific thing. So I'm calling you for this. You cannot step outside of that with me. Okay. I
Really?
don't
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And if
That's
they do, you
usually
just
how
cut
I
them
am.
off.
This usually how I am. However, now in a separate scenario, if I'm expecting something before we hooked up and you tell me that you're actually interested in these things, right? I might be like, oh, okay, I didn't expect that. If I'm with it, I'll go with it. But if we already have like a thing going on, like
Right.
you the bottom, I put a dog leash on, then that's our thing. So
Right. Okay. Okay. That makes that makes sense. James said, I've dated a trans man before and sadly found myself wanting cis male dick.
okay,
Okay.
it
I
happens,
mean,
I guess, right?
that makes sense, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. I would date. I wouldn't date, but they're fun to watch. I've had sex with one. It's on my Twitter. Okay, well, share your Twitter by all means. Go ahead. I'm sure Emery is dying to look at it.
Them sound like a separate species.
Right, I know. You mean a trans man, right?
Yeah, like listen, a guy that was trans, fine. Yeah.
Right, a
No,
guy
it's
that's just happens to be trans.
yeah.
I think Spice is going to be in. Okay, so yeah, somebody asked me, was that you? Um, who asked me that? Who was going to be in the bottom two?
It's between Spice and Malaysia.
Yeah, agree. Spice in Malaysia, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. Okay, you guys. Well, that concludes our time hanging out. Let's just round of applause to that last episode number 8. It was such a good episode, best so far. But yeah, Emery, can you let them know where they can find you?
Yes, you can follow me at Ain't I Emery on Instagram and Twitter. And also check out my podcast, HCS_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. That's Hard to Swallow Podcast, available on all major podcast platforms.
Okay. And you guys, make sure you guys go follow him. All of his social medias are going to be in the description box below. So make sure you check him out. Like him, follow him, all that good jazz. He's going to be having a new episode on his podcast coming on this coming week. So make sure you guys go check it out. All of my social medias, my website, my Patreon, and my PO box are going to be listed down in the description. And you guys, please give this video a thumbs up if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. I upload every single day. So make sure you guys do not forget that content. And also, if you want to join my YouTube membership family to have access to special custom created emojis, just click the join button right next to my name underneath this video. And also my the untucked episodes are only exclusively on Patreon. So make sure you guys go follow that. And visionaries, like always, life is your vision. It is whatever you make it, as long as you make it freaking fabulous. Until the next one. Bye, you guys.
Bye.